series of the night.
I've spun the plates. I haven't dropped any of them. We got everybody in. We got the matchup. I'm feeling very proud of myself, and we are underway here. Game number 1 of this challenger matchup between the Limbo and the Void. Already saw a great kickoff win down into the orange half. Hawkish is going to have the catch. I've seen so many skylines over the past few days. It is obnoxious, but they look great. Spirelli's going to carry this one up the corner, looking to pop it mid. Nobody's there for it, though, so it's just going to get banged back down into the blue half by Tor. Desert Fox can't find the read, but it's going to be put off the backboard by Nizzle. Cleared away by Hawkish, and we're going to go back down the other way. Hawkish, one touch on goal, but Desert Fox a great save. Spirelli dunks that one, or gets dunked by Nizzle, and then Desert Fox can't find the touch onto the frame. So we're going to go back the other way. Infield passing play, not quite the pace or the height that Hawkish would have liked on that shot there, but still an opportunity. Limbo have been on the front foot so far, and just like that, Hawkish is going to find the first goal here in this match.
So let's see. Desert Fox has to play patient there, but fortunately doesn't get enough oomph. Kind of wants that one to go over and roll up the wall, so it becomes a less dangerous ball instead. Doesn't quite get the piece of it that they're looking for. Ends up in Hawkish's lap, and they will slam it home. So that's an excellent showing in the first minute out here from Limbo. But can they get low enough to put another one under the bar? It seems as though they can. Hawkish trying to actively shut me up. I'm sure the stream is open on their second monitor, saying 2K, don't even doubt me like that ever again, and so I won't. 2-0 now. We're only a minute and 10 seconds in.
Hot start from Hawkish and the Limbo in blue. Finding the back of the net twice already. Spirelli trying to set him up one more time. He's got a wide open net, but he's going to opt to pass it to Chris. It'll be saved away. Hawkish is going to chase this one down in the corner, banging it out of the sidewall. Desert Fox finding Tor in the midfield there. Nizzleplease is going to have an opportunity. The Hawkish first to it, clears it well into the corner, out of danger, looking for a couple touches. Can't get it around Desert Fox, but will blast him out of the way for getting in the way of his dribble. Spirelli's touch off the backboard. Chris can't find the read, but another dangerous opportunity from the Limbo. Void really haven't had a whole lot going for them here. Here's an opportunity on the breakout.
Oh, yeah.
Almost immediately told me to shut my trap, but saved away well by the Limbo defense. And now they're on the counterattack here. Hawkish turning, trying to find something, but Spirelli will keep it moving towards the middle. Hawkish trying to find a hat trick already before halftime, but can't drop it in. Spirelli bounces this one dangerously out of the corner. It's dangerous. Hawkish and Chris both there. Hawkish wants that rabbit out of the hat, though. He gets the hat trick. 3 goals now for Limbo.
Oh no, Nizzle believes in his team so much that they go for boost instead of just sitting back post. And where does that ball end up? Right, bouncing right in the bottom right corner where Nizzle could have been. So no Nizzle for shizzle on that one as Chris is trying to put another one in there. Desert Fox, luckily enough, somewhere in front of that. I do want to go back to that Void, like 1-2 touch down the field, the setup for the upfield pass, and just that amazing shot, but even in a better save. So it seems as though Limbo is playing, you know, just speedy on all sides of the ball. But Void, they're no slouches. They're keeping up with the pace here. They just haven't found one in the back yet. They haven't gotten that golden opportunity yet, and it seems as though they won't find it again here as Hawkish is making their way all the way down the field. Spirelli trying to take that 50 with Tor. Tor will kind of get the better edge of it. Chris not setting anybody up there, and then Nizzle. That's very patient play, but can't get the flick over the last defender. That was surely a goal if they were able to do that. Tor now trying to put this one into the corner. Spirelli is there to shut it down. Desert Fox within the zone, and Nizzle making contact, but so is the defender. And Chris will push it out of the zone.
Great read by Hawkish there on the save to keep that one away. The Void have had their opportunities here, but the speed of the Limbo is what is keeping them dominant here in this first game. Rotations have been pretty clean, and they've just been first to the ball on both offense and defense. Chris is going to find the back of the net there, getting his team up by 4. And just a great touch off the sidewall here, finding the defense, just a gap right between them. Nizzle's off his line, Desert Fox too far forward, and a 4th goal for the Limbo.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to shout out Spirilli having an assist on all 4 of his team's goals. You don't often see that, especially once you get up into those high numbers. Having one player be the catalyst for all of them. But in this game, surely Spirilli is on the right side of these 50s and passes. So good vision. And they are surely running away with this one. I don't know how we score, maybe more than 1 or 2, as Chris is trying to help the Void in this specific instance with a poor touch on defense, but it won't matter as it's immediately down the other way in Chris's possession with a beautiful infield pass. Spirilli's not going to score that one because they're simply going for 5 assists. Everybody should know that by now.
They don't need to score. They're a pass, or Nizzle's going to touch that one up, and Hawk just sniffs it out. On frame here from Desert Fox is going to be high off the backboards toward dunked by Chris, the savior medal here. 30 seconds left. Downfield we go for Limbo. Chris is going to pop this one high. Hawkish, of course he's up. Spirilli just circling around in the midfield. We've only got 13 boosts, so we'll shadow back. He's going to grab that corner boost, look for the touch, but he won't have it. Tours pass past the Nizzle. Desert Fox's shot is wide. Spirilli will clear that one away past one. Hawkish streaking downfield here. 10 seconds left. Void trying to find, or Limbo trying to find one more. Maybe Void trying to find one of the pride goal, but Desert Fox isn't going to have it toward the desperation backflip. Cleared away, a dangerous bounce here. Ball's still up. Chris's shot will bounce down, and Limbo, dominant fashion, take game 1.
Well done. So Limbo, once they got rolling, they did not stop. They opened very quickly with that first goal, and it snowballed. And like I said, Void, they were keeping up, but by the time the 2 goals were already in the net, they were trying different things. They were trying to keep a pace, and then the holes really started to open up. So Void opened well, even though they were down, but they simply couldn't keep up. And so if it's anything like last series, though, they might be even-numbered gamers. Games 2 and 4 fell to the Spearman, and games 2 and 4 can definitely fall to the Void. We'll see if Limbo can keep up that speed, which is not always an easy thing to do, HUD.
It's not easy to string them together by any means. You are correct, 2K. Hawkish had 4 goals and 5 saves, I think. He was doing it, I guess, 3 goals and 5 saves. I still have it up on my other screen. Look at that. Doing it on both ends of the ball, I think that to find a way through the Limbo defense here, you're going to have to shut down Hawkish. So do, twofold, get rid of the offense, get rid of the defense. But the Void definitely, they got a little outpaced that game, but they didn't look like they were outclassed. They just got down early, and then Limbo poured it on. So here, game number 2, a fresh slate, another opportunity to try to bounce back. Spirilli already starting the offense for the Limbo off to a hot start. Chris's flick underneath the bar, easy as you like, and the Limbo back on top again.
And so, yes, Chris takes a wonderful first touch to settle instead of banging it away. But I have to shout out that Spirilli is once again credited with the assist. It was the ball that came off the back wall, off the ceiling, and straight down to him that lets him do that. So MVP for me right now, even though they're not doing anything in terms of impacting what goes on the big numbers at the top of the screen. Spirilli is my MVP coming out for Limbo right now because everything they seem to touch just falls into the lap of a player able to score.
Dangerous
Can't underestimate those assists.
What a bang, but not able to drop in the post again, robbing the Void. And Spirilli will take that one off the backboard. The facilitator here, he might find a goal of his own, but Desert Fox has the save. It's going to drop to Hawkish. Still dangerous here. Tor with a great clear off the backboard. It's going to drop again to Spirilli. He's going to put it back into the corner, looking for one more, trying to dish his teammates yet again. Desert Fox trying to play that one slow, but Chris, with no regard for human life, barreling in, and Hawkish will take it. Spirilli getting the touch and the demo there. Nizzle, Tor, Desert Fox downfield here. Chris has got to make a stop, and he will, but right to Desert Fox, over into the corner, through the smoke screen, and the Void are on the board for the first time in the series.
There you go, Chris. Backwards, awkward, no momentum flying into that ball, simple tap out, which means that all of that force of moving downfield gets pile driven, but it gets pile driven into the net. I guess I should choose a different metaphor.
a different, less
or
grammatically
adjective.
complex metaphor.
Yes, stupid English, man. I wish I spoke something different. Whatever. Anyway,
Something, yeah. Less stupid.
stupid
Oh,
England.
just like
Once
that.
again, okay. Yeah, Desert
ahead,
Fox. I mean, okay, so Tor, a good pop off the back wall, nobody playing back wall defense, and then the defender is once again backwards, and so instead of getting a poopy touch out center for the offensive player being backwards, they'll just miss instead. So, excellent job of them switching the field and cutting off the defender's momentum, leading to just simply easy goals. They definitely haven't been as stylish as the ones coming out from Limbo. Like that. Okay. Let's see. With the demo, I love to see the carnage. Reads the bounce, and the closest one to that one is Nizzle, who is playing at the top of the box. There's no way they're going to get in front of that one.
Just not enough speed from the defense there for Void, and for really managing to get a goal to his name in addition to the assist. Another point for his credit. Tor's going to chip this one mid. Hawkish will be first there. He's going to put it right outside the box. Chris is up, stopped by Nizzle into the corner. Hawkish's touch not where he wanted that one to go. Nice touch from Tor there to Nizzle downfield. One more opportunity. Chris is going to make another tough save. He puts it right out to the center. Hawkish makes the save there. Nizzle breaking in, saved away again by Hawkish, and we're going to go back the other way. Maybe. We're still right at midfield. Desert Fox whiffing that one. Hawkish is going to have a free ball. He gives it right away. Didn't have a whole lot of boost to work with. Gonna bounce down here in the corner. Nizzle only as far as Chris banging it back into the orange box. Desert Fox a great save. Chris rotating on ball might have delayed his teammate's ability to come on to that one for the clear the other direction, but Spirelli will back him up eventually. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse with Tor here in the corner. Touch up onto the back wall into the center. Chris is there. The shot off frame, and we stay level with 2. With 2 minutes left here in game number 2. We missed 2-2 at 2-2-2 2K. I can't believe that I wasn't paying attention for it. But
oh my gosh,
we'll get it next time.
I love 2-2 at 2-2-2. I genuinely screenshot every time it happens. But then I never remember to click the save button, and so none of them are actually saved on my profile. But
have
I
to go
promise
back
you,
and
I find the friggin' Steam screenshot. Anywho, I think the defense coming out of the Void right now is much better than the Limbo's defense at the moment, which seems odd considering what happened last game and them actually, getting dismantled and just exposed in every regard. But they are playing much better, I think, rotationally. I'm not seeing, granted the last goal that they got scored on, they were a little bit out of sorts, but I think that's simply because Limbo can be so fast with it. But you see something like that, Hawkish just misreading that little ball, and then a bump at the midfield, leaving Chris all alone. It seems as though they might be going too fast for their own good in certain scenarios, leaving this empty net for Nizzle, but Nizzle can't get the power on it. Somehow it gets past 2 defenders anyway. And it's bouncing up the wall, and somehow we'll just clear it out like nothing ever happened.
A little bit of a bad bounce there, bad luck for the Void. Nizzle's touch dangerous there. Tor's gonna reach to get that one out of the danger zone. Hawkish's pass mid there was a little too heavy, but it's gonna drop to Spirelli. He'll have another touch middle. Hawkish streaking in. Nizzle's touch straight up. A little awkward for Tor, and Chris will punish. Hawkish gets the assist. 3-2 now for the Limbo.
Yeah, see, it's every single time that these guys are getting scored on, it's that last defender is simply just awkward. You see them doing the little back forward dance, and that's never a good thing because you never have no momentum. Even if you make the save, it's not really going anywhere most of the time, leaving yourself exposed for a counterattack because there's no way you're making 2 saves out of that position. So I say that, I compliment the Void defense, and then things just fall apart with only 20 seconds left to play. 10 now on the clock. We're counting down. They're doing everything possible. Nizzle trying to center. Unfortunately, was too close to the goal line. And so now Tor going for the dribble play, hoping that his teammate will demo. But with that dodge, it seems as though Limbo are taking 2 back-to-back moving into game number 3.
Limbo keeping their composure down the stretch there, finding the go-ahead goal with 20 seconds left, and they take game number 2. Definitely a much closer match at that time. I mean, as is indicated by the scoreline being closer. We've got even shot totals down the side. Really looking like Chris on the defensive end is the difference maker. 3 saves to his name and 2 goals. He's doing a little bit of everything, just like we saw HUDx do in game number 1. The Void, they've got it. They just have to find, you know, those, like you were saying, the awkward positionings that lead to kind of the poor clears. I think we saw 2 of those get punished by Limbo here in game number 2. So if they can clean those up a little bit and not let them come right back over their heads on the poor clears, keep that momentum up on defense and not get caught in awkward positions, maybe we'll see them take this game number 3.
Righto, and so Desert Fox and Chris on the diagonal kickoff. Winning it is Desert Fox, but Hawkish already getting to work offensively. So what I'm really looking for, I guess, we know that the defense over on Limbo is fallible. They make mistakes, and so all we need is Void to do exactly what they did last game on offense, just punish those mistakes, but just clean it up ever so slightly. They got scored on 3 times. If they only get scored on 2 times, they can maybe take that game away. So, you know, we don't have to do anything too drastic. These games are still, I mean, granted, game number 1 was not very even, but game number 2 was pretty even. They had the lead for quite some time, so I think they're figuring out slowly how to keep up with this blue side, but it needs to happen now where that goal differential is in their favor.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to score more than they get scored on. The classic plight of the Rocket League player. Opportunity here now for Hawkish and Limbo. Tor takes that one away. It's going to be dangerous. It might just drop in, taking advantage of the poor rotations. Tor, the sniper from his own end, and he finds the first goal for Void. They take an early lead here in game number 3.
Yeah, Hawkish had a touch that wasn't quite a pass and wasn't quite a shot, so it ends up just being a long ball, and I don't remember where the third man was, but Spirilli there is trying to crash that thing that looked like the pass, and they end up getting scored on for it, so now that's a lead. But the problem is, you know, 3 minutes and 46 seconds is way too long on the clock to just play to not lose, so they're going to have to play pretty aggressive and try and win there, as Tor is trying to find another one. Desert Fox with a decent 50, trying to read whatever's coming off the wall, does so. It's really behind this one. Both players not quite reading that bounce off the corner. As we see that curve of the wall is, you know, teams live or die by that, and Tor won't bounce down underneath the bar. Instead, it'll be Hawkish to push it aside. That was dangerous. Still a 1-0 game.
Double commit there. Hawkins will be taken off the field, so it very quickly becomes not a double commit anymore. Spirilli's going to have the shot here off the outside of the post. Chris bumps Hawkish on the way out of the zone, but nobody's crashing on that one from Void, so Hawkish is going to have a free ball dunked away by Tor. Chris off the sidewall, bouncing in middle. Spirilli's crashing in. Hawkish is also crashing in. Chris is going to be last man here. Dangerous for the Void again. Nizzle's shot off frame. Be back down in the orange end. Desert Fox finds himself in the same position Chris does. A nice solid catch, but a huge dunk. It might go straight in off the crossbar and out. Limbo have not had great luck on the woodwork tonight. They have had a couple just not bounce in their favor. Nizzle with a bounce dribble. No doubter. Nizzle carries it in on his own. 2-0 for the Void.
Absolutely well done. Poor Chris trying to take that soft touch so he could take it off the wall instead of just bounce right off the wall like it's made of cement or something. God knows, you know, pixels and Rocket League lore what this, you know, whole field is made out of, but that was just an excellent capitalization, and now Tor is finding the back of the net in a situation I wasn't even prepared for. Hawkish trying to set somebody up. Spirilli just takes that little wiggle, trying to move upfield for Hawkish's touch, and there's no shot he's getting up there for that postage stamp. 3-0 now with just under half the game to play.
Tor staple gun that one to the top corner, and the Void finally have a substantial lead. We have not seen them lead by more than a goal. I guess they had a 2-goal lead at one point last game. Still, this is the best we've seen Void look through 3 games. Absolutely. Now they're looking to add another one. Nice pass middle there from Desert Fox, but Tor can't find the shot. It looked like maybe a rule one. I couldn't tell from the angle, but we're going to continue play with 3 players on the field. Nizzle looking for bumps on Hawkish. Almost a massive dunk from Desert Fox on the defense there, but it's going to stay in the blue half. The offense, what the doomsy from Tor, and he takes another one. Tor has taken over this game 3 on offense.
What patience, and you know, yes, the save directly up into him to help him put it back into the net. You know, that is handy, and so we do give credit to the defender there for helping him out. But Tor having an absolutely monster game with another save there as the pinch came off the kickoff. That's 3 goals on 4 shots with also a save tallied for him. That one, unfortunately, right there didn't count off the kickoff, but it doesn't matter. It was a save in my heart, Tor. Playing great, trying to come back game 3. And so Hawkish, that was definitely not intentional, kind of double tapping coming out of there, but we will take what we get. Actually, it was Nizzle with the double tap, and then Hawkish came to capitalize. Either way, nice easy ball out of the midfield, and this cuts the deficit. Granted, it's 3 goals. But this Limbo team has been impressive on offense, so I don't know, HUD. I don't know. I'm not going to count them out yet.
There's definitely still time for them to be able to find something, but Void are not going to go down easily. They're going to keep trying to find some more goals of their own. Opportunity here. Tor and Spirilli together. It's going to bounce dangerously, but Desert Fox, well read off the backboard. Out to Chris in the midfield, gets it around 1, but a little bit too heavy a touch. He's carrying it back towards his own goal. Not the way he wants to go. It's going to bounce dangerously. Hawkish has to pre-flip at that one. He had no boost. Just enough on the pop to get Spirilli downfield. Opportunity here, bouncing down right outside the box. Can Chris get up? Tor with a great save. Hawkish double commit on that one, so he wasn't able to take advantage of the bouncing ball there. Another double commit from Limbo. And Void counting down the clock here. They've got 35 seconds left, 3 goals. Chris trying to bang this one home. Hawkish doesn't have the read. Spirilli's there. The shot is on frame, but Tor, the man of the match, standing up, keeping it out. He's going to kill a little bit of time off the clock, passing that one to Nizzle off the sidewall. Can't get it around Spirilli for the centering ball, but it's going to continue to bleed these seconds off the clock. Counting down, we're under 15. It's looking like this one's going to go to Void. Another opportunity for Tor. The fake! And causing the own goal. Tor gets another one. He's been on fire this game.
Oh man, I genuinely thought after he popped that the first time that it would have been, you know, another cool air dribble kind of thing, but instead that side flip out to no man's land still finds itself in the back, and so 5-1 should be looking to be your scoreline in game number 3. If I told you this game was going to end in a 5-1, you probably would have picked the Limbo to do it, but Void swinging for the fences and finding a way to set up Tor for an absolutely MVP-style game there. Almost 800 points to their name. A little Canadian something or other in the profile picture. You love to see it. And so looking to split the series once again, HUD, going into this game number 4.
Yeah, I mean, after that one, it's hard to pick against Void. If Tor can replicate that performance that he had, like, there's just no stopping him at all in that game on either side of the ball. He had a great game offensively and defensively. Can't count out Nizzle's great air dribble goal as well on the Void side. Limbo kind of getting a taste of their own medicine. They had that great pop-off in game number 1. Void coming back saying, anything that you can do, I can do better, scoring 5. They let 1 in from Limbo, but, you know, we don't keep track of clean sheets in this league, so who cares? But Void bouncing back well, and we are going to play our last game of the night here. Void trying to get themselves into a sweep. Limbo trying to take this series win 3-1. We got 1 more to go. 2K, take it away.
Absolutely. So what we're going to see here is Desert Fox almost putting that one right in at the beginning. Wait, Tor putting that down to Nizzle. Nizzle, that was a little bit dangerous, but excellent patience there not to panic and just realize that there was nobody in range, so they could simply settle that. I had to pause there because it looked like that was almost going top left corner, top right corner, depending on which angle you were looking for. Hawkish now trying to put it back in the net like he was doing in game number 1, and will do so. First 30 seconds. Limbo find themselves on top. Excellent ball off the back wall at Hawkish. Putting it in there. Nizzle try your hardest, but you're not going to get there.
The demo attempt from Chris sets that one up, makes the first defender jump, and that completely throws off the rotation for the rest of the back line, and they capitalize. A mistouch there from Hawkish is going to make this dangerous. Tor's dunk off the woodwork and out. Hawkish, a great clear there. Desert Fox is going to have the catch. He's going to turn, get it past one, not past two. Spurley's going to put this one back off the backboard. Can't get to the second touch, but Hawkish will be there, centering it again. Nizzle with the clear away into space. Chris, a tap to Hawkish. Nizzle first there. A little bit of a bump of play. I don't know if it was intentional, but the ball is going to bounce out because of it. Tor looking for the redirect, but Chris slams it away. Awkward bounce here for Desert Fox. Chris trying to find the angle, and he gets the goal. Couldn't find the save, Desert Fox, and Chris will capitalize.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I think Nizzle can't afford to be front flipping towards the corner there. I don't know what the boost situation was, but one of those players has to go for the ball and the other one has to stay in net. Nizzle was the already the one in net, so that has to be a calm thing, whether Nizzle wants to hit the brakes or zoom towards that one and let his teammate rotate back post. Instead, though, they will both end up in that corner, costing them a goal. Can't be stated, though, that Limbo simply shooting well, and Desert Fox going the other way. I wasn't even looking at my monitor because I was trying to remember, and I was looking at the scoreboard, but simply
a little bit of boost from Tor there.
Yeah,
a pull shot.
Okay.
Banging
Tor
him into
trying to make himself a factor, even if he can't get to it first.
Anything works as long as the ball goes into the back of the net. Spurley, a clean win into the corner there. Void getting themselves within one. Not going to go down easy. I think in two of the three games that we've seen so far, the team that has scored first has gone on to win. Only in game 2 when Limbo had that comeback after being down a couple goals did we see it go another way. But the dominant teams in games 1 and 3 have been the teams that have gotten off to a hot start. Desert Fox trying to wrap this one around. Tor was just a little too overeager there, so it'll go past him. Getting the touch, but not the boost. Nizzle dunking this one straight down off of Hawkish, right onto Tor's hood. Another double commit there, though, is going to leave Desert Fox in a dangerous position. It's going to go back down. Chris is there, but can't find the follow, so Desert Fox will play it in the corner. Spurley has the touch only as far as the corner because Nizzle didn't have the clear. Tor past one. Hawkish a little bit of a physical play there, trying to bump him off, but Tor will stay with it. No boost, the fake there. Hawkish has got to make the touch. He does well to get it into the corner and out of danger. Over Nizzle, calls off his teammate. He's going to take this one all the way back in the corner, grab the boost. The ones play being set up here. Hawkish reads the touch, though, and it's going to bounce back in. Desert Fox is waiting in goal as Nizzle sets it up downfield. Really, no doubt on the save there. He's going to have an opportunity for the boost and the ball. It's a little bit of a heavy touch, and Hawkish can't beat that one cleanly, so it's going to go back into his own end. Chris down to Tor. Tor's touch stopped by Spurley, and he's going to go back into the orange half. Desert Fox is going to collect that boost off the corner, going to go off the ceiling. No touch. Nizzle's touch was on frame, but touched away by, looked like Hawkish in front. Tor's backflip doesn't connect. Desert Fox awkward front post position here. Hawkish tries to capitalize, but Nizzle patient in net clears it away. Tor coming out on that one. The 50 on Chris. Nizzle past one, rotates back around to land on the wall. Spurley's gonna have the touch. Tor 36 boost to work with, banging this one only as far as Spurley. A great aggressive challenge there. Desert Fox onto Spurley again, can't find the read, not a whole lot of boost to work with. A minute and a half left here in our last game. Limbo have the lead. Void have got to find something going here. Tor's going to have an opportunity, chipping in mid, but Chris, a fantastic read there, keeping it out. Desert Fox pinching it in, looking for one more. Spurley, massive dunk back into the orange half, and Tor's going to have to collect and retool.
A good beat by Chris. I don't know. Like, I don't know which way this one is going to fall. I feel like Void are playing the better game right now. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net. But these balls from Limbo, they just don't seem as dangerous as dribbling it in. Oh, Tor tries to go for the dunk. Nizzle's going to keep it in the zone. Desert Fox. that's good on getting around that ball. Unfortunately, it has no height, so there's no real challenge for them saving it, especially since there were 2 in net with these long balls. If they can find something that's like a bad touch, they might be able to capitalize, but these long clears having them to start from 0 isn't helping. 23 seconds now as that one almost finds the back of the net. Tor, way to keep the game alive. Nizzle just trying to set up Desert Fox. That one, oh, HUDx just gets the better 50, and I think we'll have to call that one. I don't know in 14 seconds. We'll have to pray for a kickoff goal if you're rooting over there for Void, but HUDx just being there for the 50, and it goes his way. Nobody quite back post, ready to get it.
Yeah, unfortunate there. 13 seconds left. Not over yet for the Void, but they got to find something quickly. An opportunity here if Desert Fox can get to this one, get it middle. Tor bounces it down. Desert Fox dunked by HUDx. It's not going to be enough time, though. And the Limbo are going to take it. The game number 4 and the 3-1 series win. Very closely played by both teams through all 4 games. Both teams having a pop-off game, but Void, unfortunately, their only win is that pop-off game. Limbo take the series 3-1.